practice of spring awakening. With movement, we awaken stagnant energy and slowly transform the heavy to light. I'm so grateful you've joined me on your mat today. My name is Sherlock, and I'm looking forward to guiding you through this flow. As we venture further into spring down here in the southern hemisphere, many of us might be feeling the weight of winter stirring in our bodies, creating a sense of heaviness. But don't think you can't use this practice in the northern hemisphere. You can use this flow whenever things feel a little too heavy or a little stuck. Often that heaviness in our bodies can be created by the thoughts in our minds. We might find that we are being unkind to ourselves in our actions, behaviours and words. So today, breathe into any areas of tension or discomfort. Notice your ability to work through that discomfort with your breath, with your thoughts, and the things you say to yourself. We'll find dynamic movement to create lightness throughout the body. Begin to feel into ease and contentment. Again, you can use this practice at any time of the day to bring you out of your mind, especially in moments of uncertainty. So move out of your mind, lift the heavy burden of your thoughts and breathe into your body. Find those brief moments to catch your thoughts and guide yourself from the heavy to the light. Let's meet on the mat. Let's start with a short pranayama. We'll do Kapalabhati today to really get that energy moving throughout the body from our digestive fire. So sitting up nice and tall, spread the arms overhead, slight bend in the elbows, make fists out of the hands and point the thumbs up to the sky. And close down the eyes. But as we inhale, take a nice deep breath into the base of the spine. Allow the breath to travel through the belly into the chest. Now the exhale will be a short, sharp exhale, and then the inhale will be involuntary. Let me demonstrate. So as we exhale, we draw the belly toward the spine and lift the belly slightly up. So we're drawing the belly up and into the diaphragm. As I mentioned, the inhale is automatic, will happen automatically. Let's begin. Take a deep inhale from the base of the spine, into the collarbone, interlace the thumbs, extend the elbows, hold the breath here for as long as you can without strain. When you're ready, exhale and gently extend the arms out, releasing the hands slowly on the exhale toward the mat. When you reach the bottom, just pause and briefly wait here. Eyes can remain closed. Gaze is to the center of the eyebrows and slightly up. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, slight bend in the elbows. Make fists out of the hands, thumbs point to the sky. Gaze is to the midpoint between the brows, slightly up, gazing into the mind's eye. Take a deep inhale and exhale, begin. Deep inhale, hold the breath at the top, interlace the thumbs, extend the elbows. Gaze is towards the mind's eye, holding the breath without altering, without strain. And when you're ready, exhale and gently release the arms out and down towards the mat, slowly and with the breath. Take a moment to observe. Inhale. stripping the arms overhead, bending the elbows. Thumbs point to the ceiling. Inhale deep into the base of the spine. Exhale, begin. Hold the breath at the top on the inhale. Interlace the thumbs. Extend the elbows. Gazes toward the mind's eye. Holding the breath for as long as you can without strain. Exhale, extending the arms out and slowly down, following the breath. Bring the hands to the knees, eyes can remain closed, and just observe the body. Notice any sensations throughout the body. Perhaps there's a little bit of tingling as we begin to move that stagnant energy throughout the internal organs, throughout the body, throughout the mind. Open the eyes if they're not already. Roll over the knees. Draw the hips to the heels. Come into Balasana, Child's Pose. We're here very briefly. Take an inhale deep into the base of the spine. Allow the breath to travel along the back body into the collarbone. Exhale, notice as the body relaxes. Navel draws to spine. Inhale now, wave the body forwards. We're kind of bending into the elbows, dipping the chest, lifting up into cow. Lift the chin, lift the chest, lower the belly. Exhale, arch the spine, draw the chin to the chest, draw the hips back to the heels, come back to Balasana. 2 more just like that, inhale. And exhale, arch, round, heels back, hips back to the heels. Inhale, waving the body forward. Exhale, arch the spine, draw the hips to the heels. Beautiful. Inhale, come to all fours. Tuck the toes. Maybe bring the knees a little bit closer towards each other. Bring the hips back to the heels, coming into a toe squat. Quite often our energy that becomes stagnant can reside in our ankles and the soles of our feet. So we'll just be here for a few breaths. But as we are here, just breathe into any tension or discomfort. It's not often we're in this position, so it can be quite a challenging pose to maintain. Notice any discomfort. And just allow yourself to sit with that discomfort. If it's a little tight on your knees, if you suffer from any knee injuries, you can lean forward a little bit and just bring your hands to the mat. We just want to make sure that we've got all of the toes tucked, including the pinky, so we can start to create some movement with that energy in the soles of the feet, in the ankles. Inhale, use the breath. Notice as the inhale shifts the energy around the body. The exhale releases any negative and stagnant energy. Breathing into those discomfort, the areas of discomfort. Notice your ability to work through that discomfort with the breath. Perhaps you're able to work through any thoughts that come up as well. The things that you say to yourself. Is the discomfort coming from the mind and what you're telling yourself? Just a couple more breaths here. One more, full breath. Beautiful. Just come into all fours, untuck the toes, pat them out a little bit. Good. Come to bring the hips to the heels. Toes are untucked this time. If this is a little too intense for you, you can come down to cross-legged. We're just going to move to create some lightness throughout the body. So inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, rotate the body to the right. Bring the right hand to the mat, left hand to the right knee. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, rotate to the left. Just a nice gentle twist, waking up the spine, waking up the body. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, rotate to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, to the left. Inhale, back to center last time. Exhale, rotate to the right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling back to center. Come to all fours, tuck the toes, sweep the tail to the sky, downward facing dog. And this might be your first downward facing dog for the day. So just breathe into any areas of tension. Spread the fingertips wide, internally rotate the elbows toward each other to broaden through the chest. And notice as we broaden through the chest and press into the palms of the hands, that the chest draws toward the thighs. Navel draws toward the spine as we gently engage the abdomen. Tailbone goes up and back. Micro bend in the knees. Gently draw the heels toward the mat and breathe into the whole back line of the body. Beautiful. Inhale, gazes to the top of the mat. Take a few steps forward. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins. Find a flat back. Uttanasana. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Urdhva. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Beautiful. Lower the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, finding movement throughout the body, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back. Exhale, frame the front feet, step back into plank, whole body activation. Lower down knees, chest, chin. Lift the chest, bend into the elbows, draw the elbows close to the side body, Cobra. Lower the chest, exhale, tuck the toes, sweep the tail to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, gazes to the top of the mat, step forward, find a flat back. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. So we're building heat here, we're moving to create that lightness throughout the body. Lower the hands, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, nice flat back. Exhale, frame the front feet, step or hop back, coming into plank. Take the elbows to the side body, lower down, chaturanga. Come to the tops of the feet, push through the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, sweep the tail to the sky, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step forward, find a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Beautiful. Lower the hands, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back. Exhale, frame the front foot, step the right foot back, lower the back knee. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, rise up, coming into low lunge. Good. Frame the front foot, reach the hips back, flex the front foot, breathe into that front hamstring, the left hamstring. Draw the left hip back, right hip forward. Beautiful. As we inhale now, bend into the front knee, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, frame the front foot, push the hips back to the heels, come back to runner's lunge. 2 more times, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, frame the front foot. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Inhale, frame the front foot, move into the front knee, step back into plank. Draw the elbows to the side body, lower down, chaturanga. Come to the tops of the feet, upward facing dog, thighs are away from the mat. Exhale, tuck the toes, sweep the tail to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot between the hands, lower the back knee, sweep the arms overhead. Beautiful. Bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, rotate to the right. Hook the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Press into the palms, drawing the abdomen away from the thigh, so we're finding some length. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Beautiful. Inhale, unravel from the twist. Frame the front foot, step forward. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Lower the hands, inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. We're building that heat. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back. Exhale, frame the front foot, step the left foot back, lower the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, come up into that lunge. Beautiful. Exhale now, frame the front foot, draw the hips back to the heels, extend the front knee, flex the front foot, runner's lunge. So we're drawing that right hip back, slightly bringing the left hip forward, squaring off the hips. Good. Inhale, come back into the front knee, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, finding that dynamic movement, bend into the back knee, bring the hips back to the heels. Inhale, rising back up. Exhale, hips back to the heels, runner's lunge. Inhale, sweeping the arms up above. Exhale, frame the front foot. Bring the hips back to the heels. Good. Exhale now, bend into the front knee, step back into plank, whole body activation, draw the elbows to the side body, lower down, chaturanga. Come to the tops of the feet. Inhale, push through the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, sweep the tail to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot between the hands, lower the back knee, sweep the arms overhead. Good. Bring the hands to heart center, take an inhale, find length. Exhale, rotate to the left, hook the right knee on the outside of the left knee. Right elbow on the outside of the left knee, press into the palms so we're opening up through the chest. And you'll notice that it'll draw the abdomen away from the thighs. Close down the eyes if you like. And we're just witnessing as the movement brings us out of our mind. Inhale, find length, creating space. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Good. Inhale now, unravel from the twist, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, frame the front foot, step the left foot back, come into down facing dog. Gazes to the top of the mat. Step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Bend into knees, bring the buttocks to the mat. Just square off the hips as we come into Navasana boat pose. Ever so briefly. Lift the shins so they're parallel with the floor. You can have your hands behind the thighs. If you want to go a little further, extend the arms out in front. Engage the core. Allow the shoulders to fall away from the ears. Use the breath to maintain the posture. Breathe into the body, creating lightness. Beautiful. Release the soles of the feet to the mat. Hug the knees. Just rest the forehead. And witness to any thoughts that arise here. Are they kind? Are they compassionate? Lift the head. We'll come into Matsyendrasana. So extend the right leg out long. Bring the sole of the left foot to the outside of the right thigh. You can remain here if this is enough. If you'd like to go a little further, just lean into the right hip, bend the right knee and bring the sole of the foot around to the glutes. Good, making sure that our hips remain grounded so both sit bones are touching the earth. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, hug the left knee with the right hand and bring the left hand to the mat behind. Find length through the spine. Exhale. Maybe we go a little deeper. But we notice that the longer we're in the posture, the more supple the body becomes, the less resistant. Surrender here. Give yourself permission to lift any of the heavy burden from your thoughts, from your body, from your soul. Inhale, gently unravel from the twist. Extend the legs out long. Give them a little shake. Bring the sole of the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Again, if you want to go a little further, just lean into that left hip, bend into the left knee, and bring the foot around to the glutes. Grounding down through both sit bones. Inhale, find length. Exhale, hug the right knee with the left arm, and bring the right arm to the mat behind. Gaze can be out to the side. And if you're in a slightly more open body, maybe you can bring the gaze over toward the back of the mat, gazing over the back shoulder. It's important to not extend too far, just go to your edge. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, breathing into any areas of tension or discomfort, becoming witness to our thoughts and the words that come to our mind, and taking a moment to give yourself permission to lift any of the burden of that heaviness. On the next inhale, gently unravel from the twist. Extend the legs out long, bring them back to the mat. Bend into the knees now. Knees pointing to the sky.
Bring the soles of the feet to the edges of the mat. Good. Cactus the arms. Allow the body to melt into the mat. Take an inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to release the knees to the left. Gaze comes over to the right. I'm going to inhale. We're going to make this dynamic. Come back to center. Bring the gaze back to center. Exhale. Lower the knees to the right. Gaze is over to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, knees to the left. Gaze to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. Follow the cadence of your own breath here. 4 more times. Noticing as we move, we create lightness throughout the body. As we come to meet back in center, just allowing the whole body to ground down into the earth, noticing the connection of the body at each point. You can draw the knees to touch with the feet still out to the sides of the mat if that's comfortable for you. If you'd like to extend the legs out and come into full Shavasana, you are very welcome. Allow the feet to be hips width apart and fall to the sides of the mat. You can leave the arms cactused if you like, or you can bring them along the side of the body and maybe a little bit away, just allowing room for the pits to breathe. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath the chest. Drawing the chin away from the chest, encouraging the natural curve of the spine. And releasing the jaw. Allowing the tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth. Letting go of any tension in the brow. And if they're not already, close down the eyes. Give yourself permission to relax. Take a moment to scan through the body. And just allow a moment to release that heaviness into the earth. Bring your awareness to any areas that might still feel a little stagnant. Use the breath to draw the life force energy to those areas. Give yourself permission to surrender into the support of the earth. Relax the body, relax the mind, and allow the breath to flow as its natural rhythm. to your breath. Allow the breath to move through the body. And exhale, releasing. Begin to move the fingers and the toes. Gently rock the head and neck from side to side. Extend the arms overhead, find a nice big stretch. Roll to your most comfortable side. And just observe. Let's push through our free palm, come to find a comfortable seat. Eyes can remain closed. As we move from our mat into our everyday lives, just remembering we can use our breath to move any stagnant energy throughout the body. So when we're feeling heavy or we're feeling a little stuck, and we don't have a moment to move the body physically, we can use the breath to create this beautiful energy within us. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead and draw that energy into your palms. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Allowing that energy to transfer from the palms into the heart. The light in me sees and honors the light